The past year has been a year of layoffs by all major companies in the world. Just for instance, Twitter laid off 4,800 employees, Meta laid off 11,000 employees, Amazon 10,000 employees, to name a few. Today, layoffs have become a common response to an uncertain future marked by rapid advances in technology, unstable markets, and inevitable competition. Hello and welcome to another video of Psychophilics. I'm Sachet Kiran Doni, and in this video, we will look at what layoffs are, what are their major consequences on organizations, and other major related issues. What are layoffs? Layoff is a temporary or permanent dismissal of an employee due to economic conditions of the company or shortage of work. But why do companies even resort to layoffs? The central reason behind this is called cost cutting. As simple as the word is, it means employers lay off employees to reduce the expenditure of the company.
Now let's talk about the components affecting layoffs. From the company's perspective as to why they consider layoffs is number one, cost reduction. Most of the companies have realized the advantage of the work from home option during the lockdown. The expenditure on employee comfort and workspace, especially during on-site projects, have an alarming increase over the years. Hence, companies would prefer spending on a smaller team and would focus on projects which are cost effective. Number two, staffing redundancies. When it comes to deciding on the structure of the organization, the companies would prefer to eliminate the redundant positions which prove not to be effective or could be compensated by other employees. Thus, companies tend to focus on shrinking their workforce to develop an efficient team before expanding their workforce. Number three, relocation. Shifting the location of the company's base may be due to various reasons, such as availability of cost effective resources, weather conditions, globalization, and regulations from the authorities. The company will choose the one in which they have an upper hand to carry out their work within the stipulated time. So, what does the company check for their employees before laying off? Number one, performance reviews. The performance levels of an employee within an organization can be calculated using the bell curve model, percentile growth, and other evaluation strategies that compile the overall output of the employee in terms of their working hours, coordination, adherence to task completion, and efficiency. Number two, personality of the employee. The manager will identify the strengths and weaknesses in the employee and will correlate it with their performance in the organization. The employee's social skills, such as communication and socialization, which gets reflected in their role as a team player, plays a key role in determining their position in their organization. Number three, terms of employment. When it comes to downsizing the organization, the preference and priority will always be given to the employees with higher levels of work experience and terms of employment as they prove to be a valuable asset to the organization. New employees are generally considered only if they prove extreme potential in their short tenure.
What are the consequences of layoffs? In a 2012 review conducted by Deepak Datta, reported that layoffs had a neutral or negative effect on the company. He said most companies that resorted to layoffs were already facing a financial crisis, and layoffs were just a short-term solution to circumvent these problems. The impact of layoffs on employee engagement and morale are severe. The employees start feeling that they have lost control over their job stability. Looking at their peers being laid off, employees feel that good job performance does not necessarily guarantee that they will elevate in their job ladder. Isn't this going to impact the productivity of the existing employees? Will they feel the same loyalty towards their employer? In a systematic review conducted in 2021 indicates that, and I quote, survivor demoralization and loss of trust in the organization are the primary outcomes of organizational downsizing. These deep emotional responses to psychological contract breach or violation result in decreased organizational citizenship behavior, decreased organizational commitment, decreased productivity, and employees who desire to work elsewhere. So this severe are the consequences of layoffs. Just to summarize, layoffs are the norm of the day, with major companies using them as a means to cut their costs. But on lesser occasions, they happen due to relocation and actual dissatisfaction with the work by the employees. They can have severe ramifications not only on the job performance of the people who are laid off, but also on the long-term job commitment, productivity, and citizenship behavior of the surviving employees. So are they even an adaptive option to pursue? We will let you decide. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.